Ladies and gentlemen, tickle me pink. Imagine my shock. Wow! I can't believe this just happened. My mind is blown. I would never imagine in a million years that such a scenario could take place. What am I talking about? Well, we'll get to it after the intro. Welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance, everybody. My name is Christopher Belly, because I got a big, flat, washboard ab belly. I'm a long-term bucklehead investor. I'm author of the book, Stop Being a Broke Loser. It's on Amazon. And I'm a hater of tattooed truckers' taint. And the biggest shill on YouTube, Jeremy LaFoo-Foo, who constantly pushes this trash freaking company, this garbage soy boy dork loser company on his fans. Now, if you don't know what Tattooed Chef is, if you just found my channel, you know, who's this guy sitting in this car? I have a job. Get over it. I know you. Everybody's freaking retired. Everybody's retired at 19. They're all millionaires. Yeah, that's how the world works. Anyway, Tattooed Chef is this soy boy, plant-based, liberal food company that makes an assortment of different frozen food items. They have pizzas. They have, like, I don't know, little Buddha bowls. I don't even know what the Buddha bowl is. I just think the name's hilarious. Basically a bunch of, like, frozen vegan items. Go to your local Walmart, go to Target, and go look, and you'll see Tattooed Truckers' taint. You'll see that they're in these tiny, like, white boxes. And there's this Tattooed Chef. I think her name is Sarah Galletti. She's like the chief creativity recipe designing officer. She designs all the stupid meals that Tattooed Chef makes. So if you're a soy boy and you can live off eating like 300 calories in a meal, and you like spending $5 or more for one little package of food, then maybe Tattooed Chef, or as I like to call it, Tattooed Trucker's Taint Sack, is the perfect food for you. But anyway, that's not the purpose of this video. The purpose of this video is to talk about what Tattooed Truckers' Taint just did. Now, I want you to go to their website, or you can go to the Securities and Exchange Commission, and look up Tattooed Truckers' Taint, well, Tattooed Chef SEC filings. And you'll see a recent filing. I forgot the name of the form, because I've actually never really seen it that much. They have to delay the release of their annual financial report, their 10K. Why? Because they're freaking hot garbage. They're a trash company with trash management. Now, every public company has to, you know, file quarterly or annual reports with the Securities and Exchange Commission, which I think is a great thing because, you know, these companies are required to, you know, adhere to certain accounting standards and, you know, basically present their financial information to the public so people can actually read it and, you know, get a better feel for the company. I really like that the, you know, our laws make that happen. And it's pretty important that you get your crap filed on time, okay? Because it reflects on your management if you can't even file your freaking reports on time. Now, Tattooed Truckers' Taint has already been guilty of this once, where they were late in filing one of their quarterly reports. I don't know if it was which quarter it was, but they were freaking late in filing their quarterly report. They were actually about to announce their earnings, and then the last minute they said, "Oh, we're not going to be done in time," and they freaking canceled it. Think about how poorly that reflects on management. Number one, okay, let's say it happens one time. Okay, new company, you know, maybe they're just learning and blah, 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 blah. But apparently their CEO, I think his name's Sam Galletti, Soy Boy King. Apparently he's been a CEO and in charge of stuff for 20, 30 years. He's supposed to be heavily experienced. He's supposed to know his stuff. And yet somehow, these freaking clowns, not once, but twice, have submitted their financial reports late, okay? That reflects so freaking poorly on management. It's unbelievable. Number one, their accountants freaking suck. I mean, need to hire strongmen to do their freaking books, compile their financial statements. Man, I would charge them an arm and a leg. And number two, their freaking leadership is trash, okay? Now imagine that you have a significant amount of your net worth invested in this company. That's not to say that this company, could potentially, maybe, possibly one day be a successful company. I don't know. I can't predict the future. But if you look at all the evidence right now, you look at their twice late submissions for their annual financial report. One was a quarterly. Well, this one's annual. It just seems like this is freaking trash. Like, they're not making money. They filed their reports late. Their management's garbage. Their food's a freaking ripoff. It's a very niche market. Why would you even consider putting the vast majority of your portfolio in a company like this? Why would you gamble your financial future on a company that can't even get its internal order, its internal mechanisms straight? It's a freaking train wreck. Okay? Now, their excuse was, and it's a very short report. The excuse was, they were like, we determined that there's multiple classifications. There's accelerated filer and large accelerated filer. So depending on the size of your company, the Securities and Exchange Commission gives you different deadlines for when you have to submit your reports. So I believe if you're a smaller company, you get 90 days. And if you're over a certain threshold, you get 60 days to file your report. Now, what happened to the taint is they determined last year, 2021, that they now meet the qualifications or requirements for the large accelerated filer, which means they have to submit their report within 60 days, March 1st. However, if they freaking knew that, why didn't they freaking start preparing now? Okay? But that's their excuse. So you go read the report. It's very small. And it says, we realized we were going to have to be a large accelerated filer. We've never done it before. So that's our excuse for filing it late. Tattooed trucker's taint. What a freaking joke. Okay? Look, guys. If you have a large position in this company, I'm not going to tell you to buy or sell, but what I am going to tell you is that you really need to think hard about where you're putting your money, okay? If you're buying companies because some freaking loser YouTuber like Financial Education Jeremy tells you to, because it's the future, bro, and it's going to 10x, you need to be really careful, okay? You need to go and look at their Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC filings, and you need to read their reports and see what the management's actually saying. Now, there was some more interesting information in there. There's a little bit more if you go and read the report, there's a little bit more information on the bottom. I was reading it while I was eating. My freaking phone's small. I can barely see the text. But they briefly talk about their upcoming earnings. And I believe it said their revenue increased significantly. Okay, it doesn't mean crap. But also their operating loss was much greater. Don't quote me, but that's what I remember reading. But we're not going to know because these freaking losers are so late in filing their reports. It's a freaking catastrophe. So, that's my rant for today. I got to go back to work. But holy crap, man. Imagine having $1 million in this company where they're late on 2 reports. They're not even freaking profitable. Their gross margins are shrinking. Their food's expensive as crap. It's a very niche market for soy boys. And the portions are freaking garbage. I don't like anything about this company. But hey, gives me material on YouTube. Anyway, that's it. Sorry, I keep looking around. I got to make sure clients don't sneak up on me. They don't talk to me, but I'd feel really bad if the clients saw me screaming and in the car and I lost my boss's business. All right, that's it. Talk to you later. Cheers!